What's going on? I'm back, and this is actually, I know this is my second Last of Us video today, but that's okay, I don't care. I just finished the game about an hour ago. It was amazing. Holy shit. The ending left nothing to be desired. I was totally satisfied. I'm kind of debating whether or not I should spoil it. I don't whether or not I should put spoilers for people who play the game. I guess what I'll do is I'll just uh, leave this one, and then if people decide that they want a video of me talking about things specifically, like specific points in the game where there may be spoilers in it, then I'll do another one. Yeah, I really love the ending. This isn't really a huge spoiler, but I think my favorite part of the whole game were the times that you play as Ellie. Uh, they come a bit later on in the story, so if you're just picking up the game, you won't play as Ellie for a while. But those were probably my favorite parts. They were super intense. The whole game was really intense. Actually, there was this point at the end of the game where my heart was seriously. I felt like it was about to burst out of me. Like it was like. Oh my gosh! It was pounding. Uh, it was intense, but yeah, man, I really love the game. Basically, I'll set up what it was. It's basically a zombie apocalypse game, but you're not just fighting zombies. A lot of it is you're fighting other survivors, for resources and everything else. Which I think is a more accurate representation, honestly, because and this takes place about 20 years into the apocalypse, so it's not as though it's just happening. So I think that's probably a more realistic representation. If you're 20 years into a zombie apocalypse, I think zombies are less your problem, and then you're gonna be really worried about like survivors and things like that, and fighting for resources, ammo, food. Anyway, I felt it had enough realism to be appreciated, I guess. To be taken seriously, but at the same time, it didn't take itself so seriously that it wasn't fun, I guess. Because there's a certain line in video games where you can go to realism, but then eventually, you just gotta say, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it's not fun anymore. But it was really intense. It's super hard to find ammo, so like every chance you get, you're trying to either stealth kill somebody with your hands or a shiv or your bow. I came to love the bow in the game. Like for the last probably third of the game, that was like 90% of my kills were with that bow because the arrows break, but they don't break every time, so you can kind of reload them. But yeah, I love that ammo is super hard to find. That's it makes it really intense, because I think with a lot of games, uh, you just have so much ammunition that you never have to sweat it, so you just kind of spray and pray, which is stupid. Like Resident Evil does that really well. They don't have a lot of ammo, but yeah, I really enjoyed the game. Overall, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. There were a few things that kind of bugged me a little bit, like in in like every third person shooter, you can tell when you're kind of going to get to an intense point in the game because the layout will have a lot of these things. They're like things that you can crouch behind and hide and take cover behind. You're like, okay, there's going to be some enemies here because why else would all this cover be here? But that's every third person shooter, and yeah, dude, 9.5 out of 10. That was it's an incredible game. If you have a PS3, go out and buy it. If you don't have a PS3, go out and buy a PS3, then go buy Last of Us because it's amazing. yeah, I'll leave it there. If you guys decide that you want to have me do another one with some spoilers and stuff, so I can talk a little bit more in depth about some points in the game, I will do that. But yeah, let me know. Bye.